Okay, this is the first part of August. I wanted to do an update video of the gardens because we're going to start harvesting some herbs. So this herb garden will look quite a bit different in another month or two. But we got a lot of green onions in here. Here's some bell pepper and lots of nasturtium. We like the nasturtium. You can eat all the flowers and the leaves, kind of like scarlet runner beans. Got some tomatoes coming up here, lots of little starts of tomatoes. What we really made a bunch of, or planted a bunch of, is dill. We got a whole bunch of dill because we make cucumbers into pickles with when we can, and they're awesome. The next thing you see over here is some more nasturtium, and we have a bunch of cilantro, and then going all coriander on us, and lots of amaranth in here. This is some amaranth that gets really tall, but as we go around, you'll see some bleeding amaranth. Not this stuff, but here there's some bleeding amaranth, and I really like that stuff. Got some rosemary that you can see down there, and then we also have some marigolds around in here, and that helps with bugs a little bit. And as we go around, you can see in the middle we got some basil. But let's back up a little bit and look at this garden here. We have a whole bunch of tomato plants mixed in with zucchini and pumpkin and squash. We've been harvesting off of this for quite some time, especially with zucchini blossoms. But it's creeping out into the clover, and we love this clover for a lawn because it grows so nice, but it attracts the bees wonderfully, and that pollinates everything in the garden. Take a look at this corn. It's taller than this camper. It's probably 12, 13 feet tall. It'll probably get up to 14 feet tall. We store dried food in the camper there. But these are the things we have growing in the front the 1st of August, and now I'll go to the backyard. Quick peek of the potatoes. I'm looking forward to seeing how this experiment turns out. It's gray water for my bathroom. I did a previous video of this. I had to put chicken wire around it, and that helped hold up the potato plants. Sometimes they get a little wilty when it's really hot. But there's the potatoes. Let's move along to the backyard. Here's a little wildflower area. It's kind of hard to capture the flowers in a video because they're so small. But we've had tons of bees and birds and butterflies. We planted lots of decorative bushes, kind of like these, and lots of wildflowers. I'll show you some of the new wildflowers and grow areas next. We started some wildflower grow areas here. We're working on native perennials, but I wanted to expand that out to just any perennials in our area that'll grow in our area. A lot of little grow beds. Tried to make them sort of natural looking, sort of like that, just a little perimeter of rocks. Got a little trail we'll follow here. That's the main area there. Then another, this little flower bed up here. The other side of the big one, and we've got this flower bed, lots of wild geraniums and different beans. Some hollyhock coming up there. We'll give this a while and it'll start to look pretty neat, probably next year. Little side garden and alfalfa for the animals. Alright, these are starting to vine up our water collection tank nicely. It's also completely full, so That's working out well. Getting some tomato plants going in here, a little bit of potato, some nasturtium, and so this will go pretty long until it gets cold, and then we'll put cold crops in. And then here's the garden in the back. You can see some scarlet runner beans in the back, some corn, some peas, some tomatoes, and the big tall plant here is a carrot plant that went to seed. And I did a video of, I think it was June, the beginning of June or July. So check that video and see that garden update and compare it to this garden update a month or two later. You can see some big pumpkin plants busting through the fence. And let's get a little closer and look at some of these vines going all around. We've got all sorts of zucchini going up on the fence, some potatoes in there. We just ripped out everything in the greenhouse here, and so we're going to start planting some things to wrap up in the fall or get ready for cold crops. And over here, this small bed is, well, I'll hop in here and give you guys a closer look. Some pole beans here, different types of beans, and walk past the corn. Come check out these scarlet runner beans here at the back. I like scarlet runner beans. They're cool looking. Got them vining up some PVC pipe. Doesn't really matter what you have them climb up, because they'll cover it up. Go through here, back to the front. Big carrot plant going to seed. This next box, large pumpkin plant and some other things. Lots of carrot. And then the next box, potatoes and lots of squash and zucchini climbing up in the back, corn, lots of things climbing up the fence. Got some scarlet runner beans there and some other beans. Lots of things vining up the fence. So there's your closer look. Let's keep going. Wetlands pretty much doing what it's supposed to. Put in some flagstones so we can walk barefooted. A lot of the flowers after it went to seed have fallen off, but things are growing all along how this wetlands drains, and some sunflowers. Let's keep going. Cold frame doing what it's supposed to this time of year. Everything going to seed. Hydroponics and duckweed farm doing good. We've got Mr. Turtle in there. Crawdads. Move along now. Pond flowers are coming in nicely. Lots of wild geranium and echinacea and some strawberry down in there. Lots of violets. Even some fruit trees over in this area. But that pretty much concludes our update for the 1st of August.